Now we're getting a call from beyond the grave. Hey honey, it's Dad. When are you going to come visit? This is a little creepy. Why is he asking me to come visit? He's dead. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Heathwyn and we are back today to play some more of the Elemental Legacy Challenge. We are on the Water Gen and that is the second generation of this challenge with our sim Oahu. I will link the rules to this challenge down below if you want to go and take a look and see them for yourself. You are more than welcome to. So do check that out. As a reminder, this is a challenge that I am playing live on my Twitch channel. Links to my Twitch channel will also be down below if you ever want to pop on by and see what's going on over there. So it might be a little bit different than some of my other Let's Plays. The feel might be a little bit different. Also, I now have a cat cam which features my cat, so that could very well be in the videos as well. So hope you enjoy the cat as well. Anyway, so in our last episode, we had Oahu had started university. He is very close to aging up into a young adult, so I think that will happen in today's episode. We also gave him a little bit more of a house, so he has a little bit more of a home to live on. He is still living off the grid, which is going to be a really fun challenge, and I'm excited to see how that kind of goes and works out for him. But we are going to jump over into game now and get started with gameplay. We've got Oahu. It is Tuesday evening, and apparently there are some people over bringing him extra food. He is a university student. He is majoring in biology. It looks like we've got a couple days left of term, so we should probably look and see what we need to do for him to like get him set so he will get an A. He's given a presentation, so that's done. We have to take a couple of final exams, so that would be tomorrow. So he needs to finish his homework for this class. Oh, and he needs to write a term paper. So maybe what we'll do is we'll have him finish up his homework, and then we might need to take him somewhere so he can work on his term paper, because we're off the grid. He can't work on his term paper here at home. But we're gonna take him over to a library where he can work on his term paper. We'll just go over to Willow Creek, I think. Oh, I should also look and see when he's aging up into a young adult, because he will do that when we play today. Okay, we're at the editing part. All right, at least he's actually written it. We just need to edit it now. Okay, so tomorrow is when he ages up into a young adult. So that will be good. So he's gonna work on this term paper, and he's got all of his homework done for class tomorrow. He has 2 days left of class, so I'm thinking that maybe Thursday will be his final? Okay, so Oahu's term paper is good. So let's go ahead and turn that in, because it's an outstanding quality. So let's turn that in and then get him home and sleeping. Oh, it is exams. The final exam is in an hour. Maybe there is still time to cram. Oahu's class starts in 1 hour. So he is feeling uncomfortable for his final exams. So he's feeling a little bit uncomfortable about that, but I think he'll be fine. Oahu's really been working hard at school and in his classes, so I think he'll be just fine. Okay, Oahu got his homework done. He needs to have some fun. Maybe let's have him do a puzzle. I think the puzzles are kind of fun. All right, let's do a big puzzle. Let's do a landscape. Let's do a warm, beachy paradise. So he can work on that. When does he have class again? 4 hours. So he can do a puzzle for a little bit, kind of chill, unwind a little before he has class. Blaze is still alive. Although I gotta believe that Blaze is almost coming to the end of her life. It looks like Blaze is about to die. How about Akira? Where's Akira? Oh my gosh, looks like Blaze and Akira might both be passing really soon. I wonder how that's gonna affect Oahu. I don't know, because he's got terrible compatibility with Blaze. They really didn't get along. So I don't know how that's going to affect Oahu. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, you're bored. Why are you bored? Oahu is sitting around doing nothing. It's raining. What do you want to do? I'm sorry you're bored. Here, do you have time to like swim? Here, why don't you come and free dive for treasure then, if you're that upset. Go free dive for some treasure. Maybe you can find something that's going to give you some money. I just said it. Oahu, I'm calling to let you know that Blaze Vega has passed away. I'm so sorry for your loss. I mean, we knew it was coming. And let's see. And Oahu is actually sad. He's sad from a loss in the family, from losing a parent. It's hard to see those closest to us pass away. Oahu can find some solace in mourning at a tombstone urn. So he is actually sad that Blaze passed away. I wasn't sure if he would be. You know what, I think maybe after he gets done with his last exam, maybe we'll have him invite Judy over and spend some time with her. He could use some social interaction. His social's a little bit low. And I could see him wanting to kind of talk to her a little bit about what happened with Blaze. And, you know, he's talked, I think, to her a little bit about Blaze and everything that took place there. But I think he's probably feeling a lot of really complicated emotions with Blaze passing away. They were his parent, but they weren't very good as a parent. And he did not have a good relationship with them, like, at all. Oh, it is his birthday, too. I completely forgot about it being his birthday. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to have, like, a little tiny birthday party for him and kind of use that to maybe take his mind off the fact that Blaze has passed away. He's finished doing all of his, like, he's finished doing everything that he's needed to do. He's taken his exams. So maybe we'll do that. We'll have a little birthday party, but we'll need to have him make a cake first. I can't make a cake. Cook off the grid. I can't make a cake. How am I supposed to age him up if I can't make a cake? Let's plan a social event. Let's invite Judy, and we'll invite Paka'a because that makes the most sense. I don't think we'll invite Keisha because we broke things off with Keisha. That seems a little rude. We'll invite Ismail because we were kind of becoming friends with him. I don't see Akira. Oh, this was his brother. Did Akira die too? All right, and we're gonna go have this at the rec center in San Sequoia. Okay, can we invite Akira over? Maybe we can just invite him to come over. Akira died too! Why didn't he call us and tell us that Akira died? Oh no, maybe that's who he's sad about losing. Maybe it's not actually Blaze that he's sad about losing, it's Akira. Because he had a far better relationship with Akira than Blaze. They must have died, like, at the same time. So he could be more sad about that than anything else. I guess first things first, we need to come make a cake. Not really the way to start the birthday. Let's instead, because it's like white work, so we'll make a white cake. It's kind of boring. All right, so he's got his friends here for his birthday party. He's got to go in and make a cake though, because he wasn't able to cook at home. So first things first, make a cake, and then we're going to socialize with our friends. And Oahu is going to be a young adult. Akira's ghost is calling. Now we're getting a call from beyond the grave. Hey honey, it's Dad. When are you going to come visit? This is a little creepy. Why is he asking me to come visit? He's dead. I put all my love and effort into raising you, which also was not true because Akira didn't know Oahu existed. You can at least drop by once in a while and tell your old dad to love him, can't you? Is he wanting us to, like, come visit the graveyard, or is he wanting us to, like, visit the afterlife? I don't feel like this is a good thing. Like, why are you calling me and telling me to come visit? You are dead. I can't, but it was nice talking to you. Sai, I understand. You're a busy, successful young man now. I guess my boy grew to be just like me. You are dead! I miss you, though, and I'll always be here if you need me, okay? You're dead! You're not there! You are dead. Now he's feeling sad from not visiting your parents. Oahu's parent really wanted to see him. Why couldn't he make a little time to visit? He's dead. Oh my god. There is a ghost here. Lucas Munch's ghost has showed up. All right, we've got our birthday cake. Let's have Oahu come blow out the candles. All right, Oahu's blowing out his birthday candles, aging up into a young adult. Oahu is now a young adult. All right, so we know that he is going to have the beach life aspiration, which he already had, so we have to put that back. And then he is going to be a child of the Isles. So Oahu is now all aged up. He is officially a young adult. Now let's have him come and talk to Judy. Let's give Judy a hug. She's still a teenager though, so we have to, I guess, be careful. We'll thank her for coming. Be like, I really appreciate that you came and spent time with me on my birthday. It was really hard because I found out my parents passed away and I just wasn't sure how to handle that. So thank you for being here on my birthday. We'll talk to Paka'a a little bit too, because Paka'a is Oahu's best friend. And I think Paka'a kind of understands because Paka'a was kind of like a parent figure to Oahu once he moved to Sulani and they became friends. It really made a big difference to Oahu to kind of have that person in his life who cared about him, but who wasn't like trying to be domineering as a parent. We haven't even talked to Ismail. Let's go talk to him after we're done going to the bathroom. We'll ask him about his day. And the good news is, Oahu would be happy to have a child, so he actually wants kids. Unlike Blaze, who didn't and resented the fact that they had a child. That will make things very nice. Hopefully Judy does too, and we don't have like some conflict there. All right, let's thank Ismail for coming. They know their worth. So it looks like Oahu just befriended an egotistical Sims. Egotistical Sims have high standards and even higher opinions of themselves. They often seek to flaunt wealth and possessions and demand the best out of every experience. In terms of what sim preference, would you say that Oahu likes egotistical Sims? I actually don't think that he would, because that's like how Blaze was. And Oahu likes the opposite of Blaze. So we're gonna say no. I guess we could have Oahu do some homework. Maybe we need to have him do that. It's his birthday party and he's gonna like do homework. But that's kind of how he is. He's kind of studious like that. So he would probably do his homework. All right, we've earned gold on our birthday party. So yay for Oahu. We'll let him finish his homework and then we'll bring him back home, I guess. I'm gonna just assume that he has to go to class tomorrow. That's gonna be my assumption. I don't wanna assume that he's not gonna have to go to class and then not have him do his homework and then find out he did actually have to go to class and have it mess up everything. All right, he is done. Let's go home. I know, what are your thoughts about losing Blaze? Let me know, because I'm still not sure how I feel. Since he is now a young adult, let's give Oahu a makeover. We can change up his look a little bit, give him a little makeover, and maybe we can give him some better clothes. Since he's starting to have a little bit more money, he's got like a roof over his head, maybe we can give him some less beat up looking clothing. All right, so we have given Oahu his makeover, and he is a young adult. Here is Oahu. I think he looks really handsome. I think we did a good job with him. All right, he's got his everyday, his formal, athletic, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. So we've really embraced the whole island theme for him. And I think he looks pretty good. Let me know what you think. Oh, it's Harvest Fest. Yes, we get money on Harvest Fest. We like Harvest Fest. A bunch of cats got adopted. Okay, he does have to go to class. So he's gonna go to class. And then we'll have to appease the gnomes. He does not seem to care much about holidays at all. Maybe it's because Blaze was a perfectionist and they liked to kind of go all out decorating. So maybe that kind of made him not care. All right, so I think that was it. I think that was like the end of his term. I think he's like all done with everything. Yeah, he is done. So, oh, and it does actually tell me that today is the last day of class. So later on, we'll get his results from his first term at university. Hopefully all goes well. We can have him dive for some treasure, earn a little bit more money, because eventually we will have Judy move in and we'll start working on like family stuff. Okay, we got another Heart of Sulani. Let's free dive for some more treasure. That one's 205 simoleons. We'll sell that. Okay, so Oahu has gotten his final grades. He's gotten all A+. Good for you, Oahu. And we do want to sign up for another term. So yes, let's do that. We're again going to do 3 core classes, and then we will do an elective. So in addition to the fitness skill, he also needs the logic skill. So let's see if there is one that will give us the logic skill. Okay, none of these seem like they're going to give us logic, but I'm actually kind of thinking that maybe the handiness and the being handy might be useful. It might be helpful for him to have like some handiness skill that he's learning because, you know, he is living off the grid. So it might be useful for him to be able to fix his own broken appliances and stuff like that. So let's pick that one. And then he is still going to live at home. We are not moving to university housing. And we've got our scholarships. It looks like we don't, okay. So the good thing is, and this is a good thing. So for his scholarships, originally we had like the soccer one, and that really took up a lot of his time. Like every night he had to go and play soccer, but it looks like now we just have education for all, the Sulani resident, food and drink, and a merit scholarship. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna try to get the soccer one again because that really ate up a lot of his time. He only has 1 Tuesday, Thursday class where he has to write a term paper, but he has 3 Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes, which like start tomorrow. Ishmael thinks Oahu is swell and wants to become best friend. I mean, okay. I hate how you have to like say yes to all of those or they get mad at you. But okay, we do need to get Oahu over here. He needs to do his homework because he has like a whole bunch of classes. So let's start with his handiness homework. You know, I just was talking about how we should take this handiness class so that we can fix things when they break, and then the sink broke. Did I manifest the sink breaking? You spit shine and elbow grease from cleaning while off the grid. Cleaning the old-fashioned way with a bit of muscle and willingness to get dirty puts a nice shine on the home. It may not be spotless, but Oahu did the best that he could. This was kind of rough. He has 3 Monday, Wednesday classes, and like the first 2 were back to back. So he finished his first term and then he immediately had to like start his homework for the next term. And then he'll come home from this, need to eat, and then do his homework for his next class. Okay, so mathematics of biology. So he's gonna have to eat and then do the mathematics of biology class. Oahu's head feels like it might split open. He should get it checked out soon, either at the doctor or the hospital. I think we're not gonna ignore that because it would not be the first time the healthcare redux mod resulted in the death of one of my Sims very unexpectedly. So we're going to leave the homework and go to the doctor. Maybe it's just migraines. I hope it's just migraines and not anything else. Oh my gosh! See? This is why we go to the hospital. This is why we do these things. Oahu has an aneurysm which burst. Luckily, he sought help properly. A simpler, less invasive procedure is available since it was caught early, which will fix him right up. But he needs to go to the hospital to have it done. Yeah, go to the hospital. You might miss class, but emergent situation, something really feels off. To say Oahu's head hurts is a gross understatement. The pain is near unbearable. He needs to go to the hospital as soon as possible. He's at the hospital. Okay, he survived! Oahu's aneurysm was ruptured, but the doctors worked tirelessly and were able to get the bleeding under control in time to clip the aneurysm. Oahu should be just fine, but definitely needs to take some time to recover. A prescription for pain relievers can be filled via the online pharmacy. And then he came home and like went right to class. Oahu is done with class and did the absolute minimum showing up. His disinterest actually absorbing the material is somewhat evident and will potentially result in a poor final grade if something doesn't change. I mean, to be fair, he had just been to the hospital with an aneurysm, so I think he's allowed a little bit of leeway. He still showed up for class, which, you know, more power to him for that one, but oh my goodness. He's feeling relieved. Second chance surgery from life-saving surgery. Oahu's post-surgical pain is worth it for the peace of mind and life-sustaining miracle of modern medicine that saved their life. Maybe we need to have Judy move in so that if he dies, she can plead for his life. We were gonna have a kava party. That's right. Maybe we need to save the kava party for Saturday. Maybe an aneurysm surgery and then a kava party is a little bit more than Oahu needs to take on right now. But maybe we could invite Judy over at least, and she can come and visit Oahu and he can tell her about everything that happened. The other thing with moving Judy in is that we would also have to redo the house because there's not space for a double bed in here. So we might wait on that one. What? Okay, so logic was his other skill. He only has 4 logic points. What if we get a telescope and put that out for Oahu to work on his logic skill? We have like the puzzles, which I know brings up his logic skill as well, but he wasn't super, he got kind of upset doing the puzzles. So maybe if we get a telescope and we can put that out on the lot, he can use that for his logic skill. We'll put it over here, like where it's kind of more open. Judy is now a young adult. Yay. Now the question is, what was her other trait that she got? Let's go see if we can find out. Let's have Oahu go talk to Judy. We'll find out what her other trait is that she had, or she aged up with as a young adult and see if their compatibility is still good. It still says they have amazing compatibility. So Judy is also a child of the islands, which is perfect for Oahu. And she's a little bit of a party animal. So I'm wondering what is her third trait. So he's like talking to her about how he had to rush to the hospital and have surgery and for his aneurysm. And she's like, I'm so glad that you are okay. That's so scary. By the way, Judy is an animal enthusiast, which is okay. We could potentially have an animal in the house. It's not, we don't need it for the rules, but we could definitely have like a dog. I think a dog would be better than a cat because 1, water, 2, sand. Cats don't like water, and literally our yard is a giant cat pan, which would be gross. So I think a dog might be a better choice. So maybe once we get together with Judy, we can have like a dog. Let's ask if Judy wants children. This is an important question because Oahu wants to have kids and we need to continue the family. And since Blaze didn't want Oahu, this is gonna matter. And fortunately, Judy says that she would like to have kids. So I think that just kind of seals the deal that Judy is who we are gonna end up with. I've been thinking about this a lot and I wanted to ask if you'd like to live together. I think maybe we do say yes and we move Judy in. So since we know they're kind of destined to be together, we're gonna say yes. I'd love that. So they are moving in together. This is a big step for Oahu and Judy. And we are gonna take, so there were 4 Sims living in the household. They have 20,000 simoleons. We're gonna take 5,000 with us because that would be like a quarter of the household income, and Judy was a quarter of the household, so that's what we're gonna take with us. And that'll give us some money to kind of work with to expand the lot and the house so that we can accommodate Judy. And Judy is now part of the household. So she is an animal enthusiast, she's a child of the islands, a party animal, and would be happy to have a child. With looking at Judy closer in cast, we had given her a makeover once before because we knew that she and Oahu were gonna end up together. And then we'll have to do a little bit of remodeling of the house to kind of accommodate Judy. So this is Judy. Judy is going to end up being Oahu. I think we'll have them get married. So she'll end up being Oahu's wife. We did make a couple of little changes to her, like gave her a tribal tattoo. So we've got her everyday, her formal, athletic, sleepwear. She's got 2 sleepwear options. She's got a little bit more of a spicy option and then a cozier option. This is her party wear. Since she's a child of the Isles, we were kind of sticking with that theme. We've got sleepwear, hot weather, and cold weather. Now, the other thing that we're gonna need to do is the house, because this house, not big enough for an additional sim. But we've upgraded the house, we added on another room, we made things a little bit bigger so that as Judy has now moved in, we have space. So we've expanded the bathroom ever so slightly, we've expanded the bedroom and got the bed in here so that Judy has a place to sleep as well. And we added this additional like sitting room. We still have like the puzzle table here, but there's a couch and some candles where you can kind of look out over the beach and just kind of be chill. We did also add a table over here in the corner, as well as change things up in the kitchen just a little bit. We're kind of trying to stick with the beachy vibe, but still be off the grid. So it's a little bit, kind of a little mishmash, but I think it works. I think it's a cute house. It's a good little upgrade for Oahu and for Judy now that she is here and moving in. But I think with that, we're going to end stream, and getting him through university I think is going to be a little bit tedious, but we'll get there. And now Judy is here, so we can start working on their relationship a little bit. Wasn't expecting to move her in either. There was a lot of like unexpected things. Like, you know, Oahu almost dying, Judy moving in. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!